say instead, maybe it's better if I never love, so I don't have to open up.
Hey guys, Cecilia Lee here. Welcome back. I completely apologize about my last video. That shit sounded horrible. There's no excuse. I was getting over a cold. I thought I was fine. I felt fine, but clearly it wasn't giving fine. It was giving lay that ass down. Drink some water. Clear your throat. Breathe. and I didn't realize it until I saw the comments. I was like, oh my god, my video sounds horrible. I'm not breathing. So I looked at it and I listened, like, oh my god, I sound like I can't breathe. But no, I had a cold and I got over it. I'm fine now though, so we're good. But I want to basically reiterate what I said in that video just in case it didn't come across or you couldn't hear me or everything was just going to shit in that video. But I 100% think Shannon, aka Creepshow Art, is a piece of shit. That has not changed. From my last video I made a year ago to now, that has not changed. But I am not going to demonize her or criticize her for sticking up for her husband and defending herself. Because at the end of the day, she is a content creator. Love her or hate her, she's a content creator. And at the end of the day, she is married to this man. That is her husband. And just like anybody else would defend their significant other, she's defending her significant other. So there's no reason why it's not allowed. Yes, she's a horrible person. Yes, she talks shit about her friends. Yes, she could be deemed as a stalker. But at the end of the day, it's like, I am not going to sit here and act like if somebody came at my man, I wouldn't be going trying to take bitches out. Like, I would not lie. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not. Like, yes, she went a little bit too far, I guess you could say, with it. Yeah, she's a little bit of a creep. I guess the name creeps, Creepshow, yeah. But I'm not gonna say and act like I wouldn't have done the same thing. But not in the way she did it. That's a little over the top. But I guess that's how much she loves her man. But anyway, I feel as though that Shannon, aka Creepshow Art, is very, 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 grimy, and she's very, into that whole, oh, I'm gonna have this on you just in case you do something to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe I get from her. Like, oh, you're not gonna do nothing to me because I got something on you. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, she's one of those people. Like, she'll kiss your ass all day long, but the moment you backstab her, the moment you betray her, she got something for you waiting. She's like, she already gonna pull that file out with your name on it and be like, what should I start with? Like, that type of chick. Like, she gives me that vibe. And on top of that, I do kind of don't understand why a lot of people were like saying, oh, Creepshow this, Creepshow that, Creepshow this, Creepshow that. Like, her video sucked. Her video was boring. There was nothing there. Like, yeah, it was. To me, I'm not with all that, going and digging in people's lives, going down memory. I don't got time for that. That's too much for me. That literally is too much for me. When I say I would defend my man, I'll defend him to the point where I can't defend him no more. But that was just a little too much. And there were times where she was going back from present to back, and it was just going back and back, and I was like, oh my god. But I would not say that her video had no valid points. It had points. It kind of like gave, clarity on some things that Emily Artful didn't, say or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to act like, I can't act like that Emily, she, she got what she got, basically. Like, this is her dedicated video to Emily, because Emily made a video about her coming out saying that she did all this stuff to her, that her and her husband terrorized her life, blah, 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 blah. And, like, people were saying, well, what about this? What about that? I can't remember certain things because I was, on drugs and, my memory and blah, 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 which is fine, whatever. But I just feel like I just feel like they're both literally horrible people. I do. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know we're supposed to be, the internet wants to champion for one or the other, but I'm literally not championing for either one. Like, I don't care about either one of them, to be honest. Like, I feel like they're both, you know, creeps. I feel like they're both out there. I feel like they're both shady. I feel like they're both shitty people. Like, and Emily says she used to be a shitty person. At the end of the day, I just feel like they are more alike than they realize. Like, honestly, like I'm being dead serious right now. They are more alike than they realize. I know people aren't going to see it that way, but they are. They're more like the popular opinion is to hate Creepshow art. That's the popular opinion because oh my god, how could she do this to somebody? How could she do this to Emily? Poor Emily. Blah 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 blah. The popular opinion is to hate Creepshow art. That's the popular opinion right now. So of course, nothing is going to be in Creepshow art's favor. Nobody's going to make videos saying, you know what, Creepshow art had valid points. They will say she had valid points in this part, but then they'll shit on her the rest of the video. Like literally shit on her. And I never liked Creepshow from the beginning, so I never had a nice opinion about her in the beginning anyway. But that's just me because I already knew the kind of person she was before y'all did. Like I called that shit out way before y'all did. When she did that fucking podcast with Petty Page and I think it was Edwin's Generation and stuff when they were talking about Jeffree Star and shit and all that crap, I already knew what it was giving. Like I already knew what she was giving. Like she's one of them. And I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna just go with like I said, I'm not defending Creepshow at all. I think she's weird. I do not condone nothing that she's done. I will never condone anything she's done. I'm just saying to one chick to another, if that was my man and I was in that situation, I would defend my man to the end. And myself, especially myself, I would never let nobody tarnish my name. I don't give a fuck. Because those accusations were very, very serious and they were very, very damaging to her character. So I could see why she went so hard. Would I went that hard? Probably not. But she had time and she went that hard. And you can't fault her for that. Like, that's what she does. She's a content girl. She wants to defend herself and she wants to defend her man. Like, she said, you know, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go all in. And then she said, mic drop, I ain't coming back to YouTube. Fuck it. Like, I was like, damn, girl. Shit. Like, where the fucking exit? But, no, I feel like the only people that I feel bad for that she talks shit about, like I said in my last video, the only person I feel bad for is Ready to Declare. That's it. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I don't care because a lot of those people are strange and I don't know. The Repzillion, the Repzilla, the Tipster, the fucking whoever else she was, those people are really strange to me. I like Edward's Generation. I think he's cute. But that's besides the point. But the other people, I just, like, they're just, like, weirdos to me. Like, I can't. Like, they just give me creepy vibes. They give me creep vibes. Like, I can see why she was cool with them. But anyway, I feel like she was the only one that I genuinely could say, you know what? This chick is amazing. I'm talking about Ready to Glare. She's amazing. She can dress her ass off. She is bomb at her videos. I watch her shit all the time. I love Ready to Go. I love her. Like, I love her tattoos. I love her voice. She is bomb as fuck. Okay? Like, there will never be another Ready to Glare. So, in that sense, I am totally. And when I found out that Creepshow was talking shit about her, I was like, bitch, what? Ready to Glare? What the fuck you talking about Ready to Glare? This bitch is bomb as hell. And you were up you were up her ass. Didn't you send her flowers out? Like, and I ain't talking shit about her. She is heaven sent. She does not get into drama. She does not do nothing wrong. She is like, she's so pure. Like, as far as YouTube goes, I don't know her personally, so I can't say that she's like pure. But I'm saying, like, as far as YouTube goes, she's like one of the purest people on YouTube. Never in drama, never nothing, never had no controversies, nothing. Like, she's never no YouTube beef or nothing. Like, she just stays in her lane, does her videos, and bye. Like, I love her. And it just pisses me off that, you know, she really thought she had a friend in Creepshow art, and this bitch Shannon backstabbed it literally. Like, why would you waste your time being friends with people and then talk shit about them? Why? What kind of what's the word? What kind of validation do you get from that? Like talking shit about people. What kind of now I will say, I don't give two fucks about D'Angelo Wallace. I don't give two fucks about Tips. I don't give a fuck about all the people that she was talking about. Like I said, Edwin and Ready to Glare are the only two people that I gave a fuck about. Because those were the only two people that I like and that look normal to me. The other ones are fucking strange, and I don't know. They look like something you would see in like a fucking horror movie or something that like in a trailer park was waiting to eat you or something like ain't happening. But I feel as though that was fucked up of her to do that to poor Edwin and to poor Ready to Glare, and I don't have anything more to say on that topic, but I don't feel like her video was complete trash. I feel like she got a point across as far as like defending herself and her husband, and people are going to believe what they want to believe. People are going to obviously believe Emily because that's the popular opinion, to go with Emily. Like everybody's going to side with Emily. That's just what it is. I'm not telling you to go side with CREEPSHOW. I'm not saying CREEPSHOW is innocent. I'm pretty sure she did everything Emily says she did, but at the same time, Emily isn't without fault either. Like she's not. I don't think Emily's a victim. You know what I mean? I can't sit there and 100% say Emily Artful is a victim. Like I can't because I feel like there's a part of her that is just as grimy and creepy and weird as Shannon. I do. Like, and like I understand that, you know, she's coming out saying all this stuff, but I honestly feel like you're to blame for this too. Like you had a hand in something. Like I can't just say, oh my God, fuck Shannon, believe everything Emily says. Like we're gonna go down. No, I can't. I personally, in my heart, can't say that I completely sit here and 100% believe Emily Artful is just a pure human being that can't do no wrong, and that Shannon ruined her life and her husband ruined her life. Like I can't do that. I can't because I don't know the full. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the whole story, and I feel like watching a video isn't getting the whole story. Reading tweets isn't getting the whole story because Emily can say anything that she wants to. Shannon can say anything that she wants to. Does that make it true? Like they're the only ones that know the truth. Shannon, Anthony, and Emily are the only people that know what really happened. They're gonna spin their narratives the way they want to. But at the end of the day, I don't believe nobody. I think that they're all fucked up. I think that they all got issues. I think that they all should just shut the fuck up and just make videos and shut the hell up. Like, simple as that. And maybe the world will be a better place. I just don't understand like why you would subject yourself to that. And then, because I knew Shannon was gonna make it. I knew it. I knew she was gonna come back. Actually, I honestly thought she was gonna make a video about the locale stuff, but then I realized that she wasn't gonna speak on that because that in her mind was like, who gives a fuck about that shit? Like, this is more important to me. Like, because at the grand scheme of things, the locale stuff may have been the first thing, but in her mind, her husband and her reputation was more important than her talking shit about people on locale. Like, and the grand scheme of things, that is more important. Like that is what I think that Emily said about her and claimed that she did were way more important than her talking shit. Because people talk shit about people every day. Whether right? Fuck no. But you know, people talk shit about people every day. Friends talk shit about friends all the time. It's just she got caught. You know what I mean? She got caught talking shit. So that's why it blew up the way it blew up. But at the end of the day, that's not more important than the things Emily's claims were way more serious than the locale shit. That's like shit that you could just deal with. Everybody cut ties with her anyway, so that's over. Basically, the locale's just done with because nobody's fucking with her now. So that's done. She was coming for the real shit. She was coming at. She wanted Emily. She said, I'm coming for that bitch. I'm coming for Emily Arp. I'm coming for her. I'm coming." Like, you know, like, and you know, I understand that. I completely understand. I'll feel the same way. If you talk about my man and you running your mouth talking about, oh, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did this, I'm gonna go off too. I'm like, oh, you mine. You are mine. You are gonna get yours be. Like, simple as that. Like, so with that being said, I take my leave. Tell me how you feel about Shannon coming for Emily in her video. Tell me how you feel about Emily Artful and everything she said on Twitter recently. And put it down in the comments. And I hope this video is way better than my last video. And I completely apologize. It'll never happen again. I promise you, if I don't feel good, I will not make a video because that was horrible. And I completely apologize. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, guys. Bye.